PRELAB 3, Density of Solutions. I have some data copied from a PRELAB right into the Google Sheets document here. We're going to make this table. So we'll do the labels first. Solutions. Actually, I'm going to do edit, cut, like that. We need one last column here, density. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to boldface those column titles there. I think I'll upsize the font to 14 as well. Degrees. Okay. And then to make it look nicer, we'll select everything and we're going to center it. Okay. Center it. There it is there. Now the columns aren't wide enough. I'll go here. I'll just drag out. Okay. There. We'll start typing in numbers here. Be careful. And do a quick check. Then we're going to compute these percent masses. There's actually a formula that we're going to use. It is in your sheet. Okay. Let's see. Rotation. I'm just going to try to type it in. Insert. Note. Okay. Percent mass is going to equal to mass NaCl divided by mass NaCl plus mass water. Okay, let me, I can drag that out. Here it is. And then multiply everything by 100. I'll put that back there up front. So this is the actual formula that we're going to use there. Okay. So let me go there. I wouldn't make that larger, but it didn't quite work. All right, so that's out of the way now. All right, so we're going to put that in right here. So we begin formulas with the equal sign. So equal, multiply by 100, asterisk for multiplication, left parentheses. Mass of NaCl, I can type in the cell number, which is B3, or just click there. Let's see, actually, all right, so to begin a formula in Excel, we use the equal sign. We're going to multiply by 100, so I'll type that in, asterisk for multiplication. Then the first factor is the mass of NaCl, which is over here in cell B3, but I can just click there. It'll put it in. Then division sign / left parentheses. Mass of NaCl, click there again, plus mass of water, click there, right parentheses, enter. Now, it's going to do the computations for you. Okay, you already have some of these in your Google Sheets, but we're going to compute them. We're going to copy them down. So I'll click there. I'll do edit, copy, down arrow, shift, down arrow, edit, paste. Many different ways to paste. So if you compare these numbers, they match quite well to what we have here in the table. Next is mass of 10 mils of solution. Those masses are given here. Okay. And then for density, it's mass divided by volume. So equal sign. There's our mass. Our volume is 10 mils. Okay. And wanted to actually autofill, but let's see. We could have done it differently. We could have clicked here, click Control C for copy, down arrow, shift down arrow, Control V for paste. There they are. Okay. So we don't need this anymore. We'll drag this out of the way. The data that we need is percent mass and density. So I'm going to take that, select it all, edit, copy, come down here, and we need to paste it, but only the values. So edit, paste special values. Okay, and then same thing for density. Select it all, edit, copy, click there, edit, paste special values. Then we'll come over here, select it all. We'll do center. Maybe we'll make it bold. Maybe we'll change that font to 16. Okay. So that's the X and that's the Y. We need to do stats on those numbers, so we'll come over here and we'll create some stats here. First one will be correlation coefficient equal. Next one is slope. And then y-intercept. Okay. And why not make those in bold, make them a little bit larger. Okay, then we'll just simply widen that out. Okay. All right, so for these stats, we're using functions. We could do insert function, stat, and then correlation coefficient. And you can just type in the column and row cells, right? Or we could do equal, CO, start, gives you a hint. Here it is. And then I like to do Y values first and then X's because you have to do that for slope. So click here, shift down arrow, comma, X's, shift down arrow, right parentheses, enter. Gave me a number. Then for slope equal, SLOPE, left parentheses, select the Y's, comma, select the X's, right parentheses. Then finally for intercept equal, there it is there, left parentheses, select the Y's, comma, X's, parentheses, enter. Okay. Okay. So next up is the actual graph. So let's see. We need to select the X and Y values. It has to look like that. We can do insert chart, or over here, There's actually a picture of a chart. And it gives us a column chart, which we don't want. So we'll come over here and click there, and we'll move on down, and we'll do scatter. We don't need this red series, so I'm going to come over here and just delete that there. Okay. All right, so maybe we can make that just a tad larger. We can move it out of the way later on. And so then we need to, let's see, customize and put in a trend line. So we'll do customize series, and we'll come on down. We'll do trend line. There it is there. Looks good. We need to put some titles and labels on this, so we'll come back here. Let's see. Chart style, chart axis, and titles. Chart title. Right, so over here, we'll do and I'll try to center that. Why not make it bold? Why not make the font a little bit larger? Okay, that looks good. And then horizontal axis here, we'll do a larger font with that. Why not make the color a little bit different? Make it bold. Okay. And wait. I think that looks pretty good. All right, click here, back on the graph, these three ellipsis arrows, and we want to edit the chart again. So this time we need to actually put those axes in there. So we did the title, so click here, horizontal axis title. This is going to be what? Percent mass? Percent mass. And percent. Why not do 20? Why not make it bold? Why not make it red? Then come up over here. Vertical title. Let's see. And we'll do looks pretty good. Something happened here to our y-axis, so let's see. Down here, vertical axis. Show axis line. There it is there. Then we'll just double click here, and I'll space it over to the center. It's not a bad looking graph. Okay, so that part should be done. You probably want to save it. File. Let's see. Download, maybe Microsoft Excel or a PDF even. Okay, and change the title later on. Move this out of the way here. Yeah, but that's pretty much it. Okay. So then we have some questions to answer in our, let's see, PRELAB. So up here, there they are, right there. So what we did in our Google Sheets was use this formula to compute percent mass. And the very first percent mass that we computed was right here, okay? And if we actually went back to that Google Sheets doc, where it is there, it's 15.77. So that's why I have 15.77 there with a check mark. Then question number 2, compute density of solution 5. Okay, so to get the density, you take the mass divided by the volume. The mass is 10.477 divided by 10, 1.0477. we could copy in the slope and intercept probably 3 decimal places from our stat sheet. Density of the unknown solution. We would take this number here and divide by 10. So we can put some of those numbers in right now. Solution density for 5, 1.0477, 1.048. Okay. Our slope was 0.00328. And our intercept .996. Our key there. Let's see. I don't have my name and student ID in here. Okay. So it won't give me points, but notice there's check marks on each of these numbers that I've entered in so far. So they look good. Compute the density of the unknown solution. We took this number, we divide by 10, 1.043. Okay. Hit the enter on that. Give me a check mark. Then for the mass percent of the unknown solution. Right, so given our slope and intercept, right there copied in, the density of the solution, let's see, insert density equals slope times percent mass plus intercept. Okay, so I typed in the density of the unknown, 1.0433, the slope here, and the intercept there. And we're going to solve this equation for this percent mass. So we subtract the intercept, which I've shown here. Okay, so that's equal to this on the right side. And then we're going to divide both sides by the slope, which I'm showing here. So we're subtracting the intercept from the density of the unknown, dividing by the slope. I get this 14.57. Going back to this, and it gives me a check mark. So that's pretty much it.